Coming up on Cardinals Insider.
A historic win for Adam Wainwright, third all-time in victories.
Waino joins some elite company. Plus,
ready to get going and excited to kind of push each other through the system.
There's a lot to be excited about with this up-and-coming third baseman. And later,
you saw and thought of the new trophy that we're going to be able to put in there and really kind of transform that area.
How do you build and move a giant trophy? We find out on a brand new Cardinals Insider. Welcome to Cardinals Insider. I'm Ozzie Smith. Adam Wainwright is pitching in his 15th big league season. All of them have been with the Cards, making him one of the most decorated hurlers in club history. July 25th, he beat the Pirates to earn his 163rd career victory. That pushed him even further into some elite company. Our Brett McMillan has more.
For 15 seasons, Adam Wainwright has been sending hitters back to the dugout.
A swing and a miss. Phillip Evans strikes out. That's 3 for Adam Wainwright. Adam climbed the ladder.
In fact, he's done it so much that on his first start of 2020, he pushed himself further into elite company.
Line to third. It is caught by Tommy Edman. And with that, Adam Wainwright is third all-time in wins in Cardinals history.
His win on July 25th tied him with Bob Forsch for third all-time in Cards history with 163 victories.
It's a tremendous honor to be even in the same sentence as a competitor like that. I listen to Willie McGee talk about Forschy all the time. Willie always talks about what a competitor he was. And for you to tell me I'm a lot similar, very similar to that, then that's a tremendous honor for me.
He joins 2 other great competitors in the club's top 3. The only pitchers with more W's than Waino are Jess Haynes at 210 and Bob Gibson at 251. From a 24-year-old rookie closing out the World Series during his first full season to third in victories for the winningest franchise in the National League, Waino has left his mark on Cards history. For Cardinals Insider, I'm Brett McMillan.
Fans love what Waino does on the mound, but he's pretty entertaining off the field too. He used Twitter to show fans how he was passing the time when the Cardinals were quarantined in Milwaukee earlier this month. Take a look.
All right, he's got 2 chairs. He's going to try to hit it off the second chair, bounce it back, but not too hard, and stop it in the crack between the 2 chairs, which will cause it to roll downhill and into the cup. Tight fairway, through the pines, in the bag. In the remote box. Knock off the floating cup.
Straight ahead on Cardinals Insider.
Cardinals have been doing a great job with developing and helping me transition into being my own person.
We catch up with prospect Nolan Gorman on this week's Farm Report.
Here's the pitch by Wainwright. Hit hard and caught by Freese. He caught that one on the line.
David Freese going to his right with a superb play for out number 2. Here's the 2-1.
A swing and a high fly ball deep down the right field line, and it's a gunner! A 3-run homer for Carlos Beltran.
Beltran continues his postseason surge.
Just a middle-of-the-plate fastball to a good fastball hitter. Now tied with Babe Ruth for postseason home runs in his career.
Swing and a miss. He gets strikeout number 7.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That's 9 strikeouts for Wainwright.
Swing and a ground ball to the second base. Cardinals win this one 9-1.
Tonight, the Cardinals are going with their ace, their big game pitcher, Adam Wainwright.
All you need to know about Adam Wainwright, if his breaking ball is working as good as it was in Game 1, it's going to be a tough night for the Pirates offense.
Swing, and the ball is hit up the middle. Diving catch! A diving catch by the shortstop, Pete Cosmer. He was on the first base side of second at the edge of the outfield grass and takes a hit away from Neil Walker.
Pirates are down to their last out, and Adam Wainwright looking to start and win a clincher. And he's 1 out away.
Adam Wainwright looks in and gets the sign. In the pitch to Alvarez. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. The Cardinals will go to the National League Championship Series. And they mob Wainwright as he goes the distance tonight.
St. Louis Cardinals win their 3rd straight division series in a deciding game.
On this week's Farm Report, we highlight Nolan Gorman. At age 20, Gorman shined during the big league camp this spring. So there's a lot to be excited about with this up-and-coming third baseman.
I was actually in my living room. We had a bunch of people over at my house. Had to go into my garage to talk to my agent. He told me, hey, you're going to be a Cardinal. Congratulations. It's probably the best thing that could have happened to you. So went back inside. Nothing had happened yet. Sat down, kind of tried to play it cool, but kind of had a smile on my face at the same time with all the friends and family there. And the next pick was up and heard my name called, and it was just, it kind of erupted. And all the things I've done as, growing up to get to that point was just kind of came out in emotions. And yeah, then I also got to spend it with Libertor. Later that night, we both met up at a local spot and, celebrated because our families are close too. We're excited, and we got to go on the caravan together, and, definitely just ready to get going and excited to kind of push each other through the system. I think it's been nothing but great. The Cardinals have been doing a great job with developing and helping me kind of transition into being my own person and, knowing myself better than anybody. And it's been an easy transition for me, and thanks to the Cardinals.
Straight ahead, a World Series trophy that you won't be able to miss.
For a ball game. Flaherty is locked in for Edman. Oh, what a catch! Goldschmidt with a drive at the wall. God! Long sliding. Oh, what a catch! He's done it again. At the wall. Get out of here. Carpenter. There comes Molina. He's safe. It's a sweep of the doubleheader. Unbelievable.
Ballpark Village Phase 2 has changed the St. Louis skyline and transformed the area directly outside Busch Stadium. Part of the new look is a giant World Series trophy in the Together Credit Union Plaza. Here's how it was made and installed.
My name is Gary Stemler, and I'm a vice president with Archetype Custom Sign Manufacturing. At the end of the day, a signage company, but we do a lot more specialty things and custom architectural fabrications. The marquee piece to the whole program was the 30-foot tall World Series trophy that we fabricated and installed. Our manufacturing headquarters is in Minneapolis, so we completely fabricated all the pieces here in our shop in Minneapolis and assembled them here to make sure that the fit would work, obviously, and then broke it down, shipped it all the way down to St. Louis, and reinstalled it right on site. There really are not a lot of detailed drawings of the trophy itself. Bill DeWitt actually got access from myself and the designer of the project, John Lutz from Selbert Perkins. So John and I were actually able to go in and physically hold the trophy. So we basically reverse engineered the trophy so that we could turn it into this outdoor sculptural piece. Actual fabrication and design and engineering was about 10 months. We're well aware of the St. Louis Arch, and I think when I first went down there, you saw that in the skyline, and you saw and thought of the new trophy that we're going to be able to put in there and really kind of transform that area and be part of everybody walking by and taking their photos next to the actual trophy itself, and something that's going to be there for a long time is very special for us. And for our company to play this small part in that whole process was really inspiring, and really inspired my team to kind of give a little extra effort.
Last summer, the St. Louis Blues captured their first ever Stanley Cup. During the playoff run, Blues players took in a few Cardinal games. We look back on the excitement as we dive into the Insider archives. Emily Stevens has the story.
Get up, baby, get up, get up, get up, get up!
There's two teams in St. Louis.
Shot by Tarasenko, score!
But together, it's one nation.
Yachty's kind of my go-between, right? Like, I'm like, hey, Yachty, what do you think about going to the Blues game? And like, hey, yeah, you want to go? Yeah, come on, let's go.
From Enterprise Center to Busch Stadium, Clark Street is buzzing with excitement. Here in St. Louis, our players support their St. Louis teams just as much as the fans.
I know a lot of these fans came straight from the Cardinal game. They came in here.
It's fun to go and watch, cheer somebody else on as just friends rather than, having the uniform on ourselves.
I love this team. I mean, obviously, we want to support the city, we want to support the team, we want to be there for the team.
Let's go, Blue! To see them on the Jumbotron every night, it means the world to the players, and we're excited for the challenge, another challenge ahead of us. And we've been a team that's been down and out. It reminds me of the St. Louis Cardinals in 2011 when they were in last place, and just like us. So it's just everything's coming back full circle for the city, and the city's going nuts, and we're all excited, and it's cool to just all come together as a team, I would call it.
And where did the Blues decide to spend their day the day after they became Western Conference champs? At the ballpark.
Let's go, Cards! We try to get to the ballpark as much as we can, and to see guys like that at our games, it means a lot, and it just shows the support of the whole city. And the city's a sports town, so they love their hockey, they love their baseball, and we just love the support from the Cardinals.
It was a long day of baseball for them. They stayed and watched both games, a lot of those guys, and so it was special to us.
I get to know more of the guys, Pat Maroon. I haven't met him before. Nice guy. Just a humble guy. I'm happy for that time.
We've got the Blues game on at all times. Whether we're home or a road, we found a way to get that thing on in the clubhouse. We've been watching every game, so it's one big family here in St. Louis. We're all rooting for each other.
From baseball to hockey, it's one nation here in St. Louis. For Cardinals Insider, I'm Emily Stevens.
And after the break,
we don't have to plant the seeds of baseball interest. We already have it. We just need to water the tree.
Honoring the legacy of the St. Louis Stars. Have you listened to the Cardinals Insider podcast yet? Each week, the show welcomes players, executives, and alumni. Plus, hear audio from the Cardinals radio archives. Take Cardinal baseball with you on the Cardinals Insider podcast. Listen or subscribe wherever you get your podcast or at cardinals.com/podcast. This summer, Major League Baseball is celebrating the 100-year anniversary of the Negro Leagues. Here in St. Louis, black fans grew up watching the St. Louis Stars at Stars Park in Midtown. Harris-Stowe State University's baseball and softball teams currently compete at the site. Cardinals Care is coming together with the school to help renovate the ballpark and honor the Stars' legacy.
We've done fields all over this region, some near, some far, but sometimes you kind of overlook what's right around the corner. And they have existing programs at Harris-Stowe, baseball and softball, and they have a passion for the game. So we don't have to, plant the seeds of baseball interest. We already have it. We just need to water the tree. And that's what this is all about, as well as celebrating this great history and bringing some of that history to life with some plaques and other markers that make it more visible and more out there that this is a historic site for not just baseball, but Negro Leagues baseball.
The players are extremely excited. They promised me a championship in baseball. And so this would just help us recruit better athletes. It will, allow the players to perform at their best because they'll be playing on a top-notch field.
Just the history of baseball in St. Louis in general, but the history of the Negro Leagues and all the incredible things that happen here as far as baseball is concerned for the Negro Leagues, this university, the baseball team and the passion that they had and have for their sport here. It's right here in our backyard, right down the street from the ballpark. It's a really exciting program, really exciting project. Can't wait to get started and get it completed.
In years past, you could buy a ticket for the Cardinals Care 50-50 at the ballpark. This season, the raffle is still going strong, even with fans watching games at home. Take a look.
We're really excited to bring the Cardinals Care 50-50 back this year. The big change is it's going to all be online, so fans will be able to go to cardinals.com/5050 to purchase their tickets during every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday home, and this year the change is also on away games. The raffle will run each day until the end of the 7th inning. And another new and exciting change this year is that we'll actually open the draw each day at 9 a.m. Central Time. We actually just launched our Cardinals Care Twitter feed, so it's at Cardinals Care, and you can go there to find the winning 50-50 numbers, but you can also learn about what the Cardinals Community Relations team and our Cardinals Care Foundation is doing in the community to stay connected.
Coming up, I answer one of your questions during Ask Ozzie.
The Cardinals captured a division championship in 2019, and they're after another NL Central crown in 2020. The Cardinals Media Guide is an essential for any St. Louis baseball fan. All the notes you could need for the 2020 season, and a great keepsake to remember the 2019 Redbirds. Get your copy at the Cardinals team stores inside Busch Stadium, or visit cardinals.com/media guide.
It's time for this week's Ask Ozzie. Colin on Instagram wants to know, what is your favorite memory from playing for the Cardinals? Well, Colin, my favorite memory would have to be hitting the home run in the playoffs in 1985. It's one of the things that I'm asked most often when I go out now. And when I hit it, actually, I was just trying to get the ball down in the corner to get myself in scoring position. As I got closer to first base, I realized that it was in an area that had a chance to go, and it did, and folks went crazy. Being a part of Cardinal history, and especially the fact that Jack Buck was at the mic at the time, made it a very special moment for everybody. Thanks for the question, Colin. If you want to submit a question, head on over to cardinals.com/insider and click the Ask Ozzie tab, and we'll be right back. We all spent a lot of time eating at home this spring. What Cardinals struggled as chefs? We want to know who is the worst cook on the team. So we asked in this week's Ask a Cardinal.
Worst cook on the team, I'm gonna go with Kisner. I don't think he has much experience in the kitchen yet.
I'd say Kisner probably can't cook, if I had to guess. Like, he just eats out all the time, you know. I always see him posting stuff about where he's eating and stuff, so never cooking.
I haven't tasted anybody's cooking but my own, and it's not great.
Worst cook on the team, can I say myself? Yeah, probably me.
Best cook, I'm gonna go with Wayno. He likes to eat, so I'm gonna go with him.
I'm a really good cook, I'll tell you that.
A lot of our Latin players are pretty good cooks. I think this is part of that culture growing up.
I don't know how to cook anything.
I'm not a great cook. I'll throw myself in that one.
I should be really good by now. Unfortunately, I've bought all the cool equipment and an apron, but I can't actually make a whole lot of food that tastes good.
I burn stuff, cook stuff way too long. I like all my food kind of well done, so I try to err on the side of well done, and that usually ends up being burnt.
My assumption would be somebody young that doesn't do it. Maybe Bader, I would assume, was a bad cook.
I think Bader said he doesn't cook much. So I'm not saying he's a bad cook, but he doesn't cook much.
We have some good ones. The worst one, though, I don't know for sure, but I can't imagine Hicks being a good cook.
Me, Bader, Hicks, we don't cook ever.
That's all for this week. You can get programming updates at cardinals.com/insider. And as always, you can watch past stories on our YouTube channel. And we'll see you next time.